All right. I am, of course, still out here at the fairgrounds, and this is the next video in the series. So, yeah, I don't really think there's any more introducing I can do for this. I just will flip the camera around and show you the next find. So, moving on. And here's the next find. So, just a thin piece of foil. Found a couple other little pieces of foil that were on the surface, so I didn't record those. But, yeah, that one I had to move some grass to find, so it wasn't totally on the surface. Moving to the next one. Alright, got the next thing. It's nothing spectacular. It's just this. I seem to find a lot of this. It's always a different this, but it's a this. Random piece of like cut off metal. Oh well, moving on. Well, if I don't find something decent soon in this seating area, and by the way, all the seats are here. If you're wondering why I keep calling it a seating area, all these benches are usually, well, during the fair, they're where all the tall grass is. So far, all I've found is foil. So this area has been foiled again. Ha! Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Anyway, well, punny anyway. Some of my jokes are really stupid. That one included. But anyway, I'm going to check a little bit. I'm going to go up to that sidewalk. If I haven't found anything by then that's noteworthy, then I'm going to hit the lake. The sun is starting to come down. It's about 6:30. So, yeah. Moving to the next one. Okay, so I guess I did find something that could be considered noteworthy. Right here in the grass is, I think it's, oh, even better. I thought it was a quarter. It's $1. I guess that is answer to that question of whether I should stick in this area. I think I will stick in this area a little bit longer. So maybe people are dropping decent stuff. So, see if they have dates on this. I can't see it. I have to see it later on. But, yeah, that's pretty bloody cool. Moving to the next one. Well, I talk about hitting a different area if I don't start finding stuff. The next two finds are money. This one's only a shielded penny. But, it's money. Money's money. So, moving on to the next one. I should have just kept the camera running, because right here's where the last one was. This one was right here. It's another penny. And it's, of course, a modern penny, and it's got a shield on the back and all that good stuff. But hey, it's a penny. So, yeah, I did check. We'll go ahead and check the rest of this bench area. And this is the last of the money in this area. So, yeah, it's pretty cool, though. Moving to the next one. Well, I think I'm going to do kind of a light dig on this one. I moved the grass a little bit. I saw the top of what looks like maybe a fake gemstone or something. So it might be jewelry. Might be somebody else or something else. I don't know. But I see this right here. Get you in the screen. Pop it up. It's a button. A cheap button. But a button nonetheless. It looks kind of cool. It's probably the only thing that was in that hole. So I'll move this out of the way. I say hole, it was just laying on surface. Hard dig, man. Digs like that are just killer. Like I said earlier, a lot of what I say is meant to be humor. But anyway, on to the next one. I am really starting to like this area. Another nickel. Yep. And he was there, but he kept moving and finally got him when he was over there. So, yeah. And it's the only problem with this area, there are gnats in my face. So, but yeah, this is pretty cool. Moving to the next one. Well, I have the next penny. I'm glad I didn't give up on this when I first started too. There's a lot of change I wouldn't have gotten. And I just wanted to touch on something that I think it was last video I talked about. For me, it was a few minutes ago. When the woman said that the metal detecting club had a contract to come out here, I really hope I'm not stepping on anybody's toes, but the guy who they said is in charge of letting people come out and do things like this, he said no one has talked to him in years, and he has never given permission for anyone to come out here. So just going by that, I think I'm in the clear, but we shall see what we shall see. I don't think they'll be too upset. It isn't like I'm taking out millions of dollars, and they probably have a lot stronger equipment than I've got and a lot more experience. So I could go over an area and I bet you they could go back over it and find a lot of stuff that I miss. But hey, it's fun for all. So moving on. Well, I knew I had to get back to these sooner or later. Another pull tab. By the time I am finished here at the fairgrounds, I should have enough pull tabs to, I don't know, have a bunch of pull tabs. So, moving on. Alrighty, I've got the next coin. I do like that I'm getting a crap ton of coins, and I'm just on the second row of benches heading back that way. I came from the Dakota, up around that black bench, and back to here. And it's another penny, and apparently it doesn't want to come with me. So, should be able to read the date if I can get it in the light. It's a nice shape, I just can't catch it. Oh well, it's a modern penny. I won't worry about the date right now, and I'm moving to the next one. Okay, I have the next coinage. It is another penny, but you know, all these pennies added together will make a few pennies. So, moving to the next one. Well, all the information I said in the last one that didn't take, I will put in this one. I've only got to that tree, and then I'm going to go hit the water feature. Yeah, don't remember what else I said, because that was clear back that way. And I was getting ready to dig this next find, but I bent over and saw it. And it's a good little find. It's a dime. From this, it was dropped this year. It was on the surface and shiny, so it had to have been this year. So, yeah. Moving on. Get to the nice big tree there with the nifty roots. And ignore the, I think it looked kind of like a cop car. It's probably not a cop car. Nose sticking out down there. Go around that. Put my stuff in the truck. And head over there. And now you know the rest of the story. See you at the next one. I've turned my back to the wind, and hopefully that blocks it enough. This windsock does help, but it doesn't do, it's not perfect. So, anyway, I'm at the big tree. He's right there. I like the way the roots come out, it's kind of nifty. And I found another pull tab. I guess that's what fertilizes these trees to grow so cool. Okay, around the tree and off to the lake. Well, they call it a lake. Moving on. Well, I made it down to the pond. Yeah, they call it a lake, but it goes to where those red pylons or red pillars are over there. It's just this little area. It goes over there. So, I don't think there's going to be much here. And they do have a little stage, and they have those benches that are movable, but they haven't gotten around to moving them yet. So, with the metal on the bottom of them, I don't think I'm going to find anything there. But I do have this find here. Random folded up piece of metal. So, yeah. Moving to the next one. Well, once I quit hitting the thing to take pictures and move it to video camera, taking the video will be a lot easier. I moved just over at the little lake over there. I think I'm going to end up coming back here anyway to finish this off. So I think I'll hit that when I come back. Plus there are some people partying in a little cabin over there. So apparently you can rent that little cabin. I didn't know that. Now I do. But I moved closer over here to where they were selling some food along here, and for some reason they pave in front of them. I don't know if it's because of people dropping stuff or, you know, the rain or whatever. They want to make sure that people aren't standing in the mud. I don't know. But my first find in this area is a cool find, and it was this year's, well, it dropped this year, a 98 quarter with the eagle on the back. So, yeah, that's a pretty good find. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be here. I think long enough for the sun to go down, because I have big mirrors on the doors, and on the way over here with the sun coming up, I was blinded. So even trying to turn them out where they wouldn't show on me, it was blinding me. But yeah, this is going to be a long video, I think. I need to shut up and move to the next one. Talk to you then. Okie dokie. I haven't looked at this one. Pretty sure it's a quarter. But let's take a look together here. Yep, it's a quarter. This one's probably last year's because it was in the dirt a little bit and I just had to pop up the soil. Oops, I'm out of the camera's view. Just had to pop the soil up. Looks like it's a Georgia quarter, so whatever year the Georgia quarter came out. So, might be able to see this one with the sun hitting it just right. Or not. I don't see where the date is unless it's on the back. Oh well. Don't really matter, does it? I should say it doesn't really matter. But anyway, moving to the next one. Alrighty, the next one. Little hole here. I was hoping, because I've been pulling a lot of change, that it would be quarter or something. Just foil. But you know, that's the way it is. So, probably the huge train scared the people and they dropped their foil. Either that or the train robbery was foiled again. I know, my jokes are awesome. Well, sun is pretty much down over there. And you know, when you're metal detecting, a lot of places like this one, you get to keep what you find. I think I could say I just found that cargo trailer, and I get to keep it, right? I wish it worked that way. But this find is just a pull tab. So I'm going to be wrapping it up here pretty soon, and I think I'll hit a little bit more in this area, like go to that tree, go over and take one swipe back, and that should get it pretty close to, well, it'll be sundown at that point. So then I'll do the wrap up, as long as I have enough light, and I'll head myself for a restroom and then home. Yeah, like you needed that visual, didn't you? But anyway, I'll head it for home after that and start getting some of these put together. Have fun. I'll see you at the next one. Well, I found another pull tab. And it is right here. So I'm just, let's see, 3 foot from the last pull tab. So, yeah. But hey, you know, at least I'm getting them out of the dirt. They're no longer leaching into the soil. So, yeah, moving on. Well, I've got the next one. I'm just about to that tree, but I don't really think I need to go all the way there. I think the last tent that was selling stuff is right about there. Oh, there's somebody going up the bleachers. But anyway, it's starting to get fairly dark. Well, not dark, but less light. Next find is this bolt. I might do a little bit more swinging, and then I'm going to do the wrap up while I still have some light, and I'm going to get out of here. Moving on. Okay, here's the final wrap up for this hunt. Excuse me. Well, not the final wrap up. I'm going to do a wrap up at home with everything in it. But the final video, single wrap up, I guess you'd say. I don't know. Anywho, here is the junk from this one. Not near as much junk as that one had. And I found this on the surface. It's just a thing. So, same with this big screw, or bolt. Yeah, this one's a screw. So, there's that. All the foil I've been finding. I think that's probably a gum thing, which, yay. But yeah, and then the change for this one. Here's that dollar coin, a couple of quarters, a dime, a nickel, 5 pennies, and that cool looking button. It's, I don't know of anything that I would use it on since it's very girly, but maybe my ex-wife can use it on something. Who knows? But yeah, and that aluminum can there I found walking back to the truck over at the little lake over there, little pond over there. I found it, so I just picked it up and tossed it in the truck, so it was a little surface find. But I'll bag this stuff up and get ready to head for the house. And yeah, if you're enjoying these videos, please like and subscribe and share, and check out my Patreon for perks. It's patreon.com/evilstepteacher. So, which I think I've been forgetting to say that last part. I don't remember. It's been a long day. I left the house at 7 this morning, and it's about 7:30 now, quarter to 8. I got here at 8 o'clock this morning. So yeah, it's been a long day. Fun day. So yeah, there's some of the buildings. This building here, they tore down a house that used to be there, and the caretaker of the grounds lived in that house. So, which would have been a cool place to live. I mean, having all these nifty buildings around and stuff. But they tore it down and they built that building. So I've never been in some kind of museum or something. But yeah, I will be back out here at the fairgrounds eventually. I don't know when, but there will be more of these videos to come. So, well, I'm moving on. I will see you guys, well, I'll talk to you guys at the next, well, I'm going to do that final wrap up of everything. It'll be right after this, and then the video will be over. And then I'll talk to you at whatever my next hunt is. Have a great one. Okay, so here's the wrap up of the hunt. Yes, I've done a wrap up after each video segment, but I'm debating at this point, this is just the next day after I've done the hunt, I'm debating not having them one right after the other, saving some of them up for later when it's really cold. Or just put them one after the other and do more hunting between. Haven't totally decided. Like I say, I did the hunt yesterday on Saturday, today's Sunday. So yeah. Anyway, this is the wrap up of everything. In my foil pan that I've been using when I do stuff in the house the last couple of videos, there's the foil. And I put this can in here because every once in a while a breeze comes up and tries to blow it away. So that can came out of the ground with mud in it and dirt. So it's good and heavy. It'll hold that down. Here's the can I picked up as I was walking back to the truck. That was just a surface find that I didn't record. Here's the ride piece. I've got a brother who might be able to identify what that is because he's way into carnival stuff. I am not. This long piece of wire that was from, I believe, the first video is actually a welding rod. They were apparently doing some repairs and dropped that one. Here's the large carabiner, and I'm staying turned because the breeze right now is at my back and my windsock works, but not the greatest. There are all the pull tabs from the day, and you know, the modern and the old style. This row here was going to be all nails except for this big guy, and that was from the first video. Then there's the big bolt and the washer that I found by that telephone pole. That big washer that was a surface find I didn't record. And just this is just all general BS junk in there. This wire was surface find. This was a surface find. It's a magnet to hold a cabinet door closed. And all this randomness. Here's all the washers. Here's that nut I found. Piece of a chain that was out there. You guys heard me say cotter pins a few times when I was talking about these pins like this one that has a hole down at the bottom. A cotter pin is like this big guy here, is a lot like a bobby pin, except it's a heavier material in most cases, and it doesn't have the ridges like you see on a bobby pin. You stick these through the hole, and what's sticking out the other side you fold it over. So that's what those are, just for those who don't know. I do have some young children who watch this, might have wondered what that was. But anyway, here's all those clips that they use to hang the stuffed animals that you win at the fair. Here's all those R clips and stuff, and those kind of clips. Here are the pins and stuff. So all in all, a pretty good bunch of things. I forgot to add this up. I can add it up while I've got you all on here. Breeze coming up here. It's $1.50, $2, $2.50, and some dimes and pennies. So over $2.50. And this little guy here is the oldest coin I found. It's a 59, and it's got kind of a nifty patina on it. And it falls just as well as everything else, because I like to drop stuff apparently. And this is the newest. It's a 2018, so from this year. Definitely couldn't have been dropped in a previous year. But yeah, there's all the change from yesterday's hunt. So all in all, I think it was a pretty good haul. Yeah, there's all that junk and stuff. Several coins, and a lot of fun. I really enjoyed the hunt, so just thought I would throw this in here. And of course, this isn't my month end, this is just from that day. So my month end will be, I'll probably shoot that on the 30th, and I'll do like I did with the last one and shoot everything that I picked up. So yes, all this stuff gets saved until then. I'll have an exact count on the coinage from the month, and then I put it over there in the back of that pickup, and that is if I'm still here. I don't think I want to get into that right now, so I'll just leave that as a teaser for now. So anyway, I will talk with you later. Bye.